This is part 3 and the final part of the lift kit on the 2012 Ford F-250 Super Duty 4-door 4x4. Finally was able to put the part in right here. It's 1 inch, goes here and here. Hopefully the lighting is good. All I had to do was remove these 2 bolts right here and lower this, put the new bolt that's included in the kit in here and the spacers, and there's a washer threaded lock nut that's inside here that you're able to hold on to make it work. Hopefully the lighting will work here. Okay. It goes right here. I'm underneath the vehicle now. Okay. That goes there. They recommended removing this bolt here. I did not. I loosened it just in case. I figured it was going to be very difficult to get it to fit in there perfect. So I just loosened it up right here and it seemed to work fine. This came down. Also, there's 3 bolts here. I'm going to have to go around to show you how those come off. One thing that I didn't like from this kit was just that. Okay, these 3 bolts here. Okay, this is the factory bolts. Okay, these 3 bolts that you see here were removed from, let's move the light here. Remove from where you see those 3 holes right there. Okay, from right there they enter through there, and there are lock nuts on the other side which you remove. On the instructions it said they can't fit, and as you can see, actually you're going to be able to see better with the camera that I could get in there. You can't put them back in there. And according to the instructions and the company that I got this kit from, it says it's fine to leave them out. Now, I don't agree with that. I'm a engineering background. So if somebody designed this to have 3 very large bolts fit in there, I don't know why you would not, put these back there, at least maybe even smaller bolts, because the holes you can still see through. It's just these will not fit there anymore since the actual bracket was lowered this inch right here. Okay, that's the bracket that you're looking at right there. Okay, I covered this in the other videos, but in case somebody missed it, you're gonna loosen this up. It said to remove it. Again, I noticed you didn't have to remove it. Loosen this up a little bit. This comes with the kit. This is 2 inches here. Something else that I found kind of strange. The lift was a 3-inch lift, but actually raises it the 3 inches in the front. It's this right here. You remove the bolt that's in here, and then you replace it with a bolt they send you and put this underneath this cup right here. Also brings this little plate here so you can lower this hose that is from factory attached right here. You put this plate on and you're able to lower the hose. So again, you raise it 3 here. Why would you only raise 2 inches there? That makes no sense at all to me, but they say that's how it is. Here you didn't have to do anything. I had loosened that up. Didn't have to do anything there. And just trying to cover everything, make sure I didn't lose anything, miss anything. This here, you want to remove this bolt just so the hose, it's loose in case when we're moving the suspension down from the frame, you don't have a problem. Got the heavy duty jacks, definitely recommend that. I originally purchased some smaller, cheaper ones, and it was no fun. So I would recommend that. And also I was using the jack that came with the vehicle, as you can see on each side under the differential and on the other side. I would also recommend a heavy duty jack, would make things a lot easier there. So the other side, it's identical, other than this, of course. What you see here And in the back, you can see that on the video number 1, where I put the 2-inch lift with the blocks. It's New Year's Eve. I've had a couple of beers, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'm going to put the tires on now, and hopefully if I can pause it and continue, I'll show you with the tires on. I got tires a little bit larger than what came with the vehicle. I'm using the exact same factory rims though, and it raised it 4 inches. So the lift got it 3 and the tires put it up 1 inch. Okay, the lift is done, the tires are done, and the alignment is done. For tires, I wanted to keep for now the stock rims, so I went with the largest size tire that the so-called tire experts told me I could fit on that rim, and it was 295 70 18s, Nito Terra grapplers. So that's what you're seeing on there. On the front, again, with the 3-inch lift, and the tire gave me an additional inch, so I'm up higher 4 inches in the front. And in the rear, since I only went with a 2-inch lift, I got a 2-inch lift out of the lift and another additional inch of that size tire. So went up 3 inches in the back and 4 inches in the front. And that's it. Truck looks really nice with that lift, and without having to spend a lot of money. Kept everything else was original. The shocks original, the springs original, just the parts included in the kit from this company we found on eBay. The only thing I didn't like about them, again, was the instructions were not very clear, at least not for me. And that bolt, those 3 bolts together that I just showed a little while ago, that it claims that you can just remove those 3 bolts from that bracket for the track arm in the front, and it's okay to leave those 3 bolts out. So again, right now it's Christmas Eve, 7:30 p.m., so I'm ready to do some partying, and maybe when I have a clear head, I may either drill those 3 out more to put that bracket back in, or just get smaller bolts. Look like much thinner bolts could go in there. I'd feel a lot safer having those 3 bolts in there. Other than that, you know, driven the truck, feel very happy. The ride to me seems the same as from factory, so it's not like some of these crazy lifts that you know, you lose the factory ride on it. If you have any questions, ask the questions below in the comments. Also, please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. Happy New Year.